Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run OvenBreak. Now, I would love to go ahead and make a video immediately focusing on the story, but there's one thing I need to do here that's important. We need a new change of scenery. Because let's be honest, this background, this lobby thing, it looks nice, but we're done. There's no more 8th anniversary. There's no more spooky season. There's no more Thanksgiving season. It's all about the holiday season now. So we need to change that. And I know it does look like it's snowing, but I think that happens for all. Yeah, it's literally an overlay. If I were to make the screen black, you can see the little faint thing of snow. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to change either this lobby. See, this looks like our holiday lobby, but we need to go ahead and change this up. But we need to make it more fitting, if that were to make sense. So what we're going to be doing is we'll go over to the Oven Pass, or this little reward button, Gem Exchange Center, and check this out. We got a new lobby, we got a new costume, we got a new pet costume, we even have a new stickers and a new calendar design, which we're going to be cramming all of our gems into. So let's go ahead and get everything assorted here. And we're just going to be doing a video covering, you know, Red Bean Cookie's new costume, running through that. I don't know if Red Bean Cookie actually has a trial. If they do, great. But if not, then this gives me a perfect example to do it. But I can get this. But first of all, I want to go ahead and listen to this. Can I actually wait? How would I do? What? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I guess I just equipped it also suddenly. Okay. This is a nice track. I like this. Did I just give myself an extra lobby? What's the order? Oh, gosh, oops. I just gave myself lobby number 6. I'm just gonna scrap... Yeah, there we go. So this, and I'm gonna make this the new, desired number 1, the new primary lobby. Because, you know, it makes sense. And, of course, we do have a Dreamweaver there, but I know for a fact we can swap it with a cookie with a costume, or at least until Peppernut Cookie comes out. So, for now... Okay, it's like a Dreamweaver and then just Zombie. Great. Of course, Zombie did also get Magic Candy buff, so it makes sense. But I know it's more optimal. Go back here, and we can get ourselves a nice costume for you, which I didn't really read that immediately. But I'm going to go ahead and just cram and buy everything right here, which buy you, perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and get this counter design nice and set up right here. Beautiful for the holidays. Look at this. You got Christmas presents, you got holiday stars, you got Christmas trees. It all looks so beautiful, so elegant. And we got stickers. Who doesn't like a good sticker? And we're going to go ahead and just do the casual thing. This looks like a mistletoe, which we're going to like put on top Monday. And then we'll just place these 2 here. Perfect. Maybe they're both looking up at it. It's like, oh, whoa, look at that. And I can kind of angle this where it's like hanging up like this. Oh, it's perfect. They're both under it too. So give each other a sweet smooch, because that's adorable. All right, now that that's settled, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do some lobby editing. We're going to take Zombie out. Just trust me, Zombie, I love you. But we got to focus on the one who got the most recent... Oh, wait, no. Release. There we go, Red Bean. And I love this, but check this out. Perfect. And I'm gonna do a little bit more editing where I can change the poses probably. Like, look at this. Also, oh, that's cute. And that is. That's okay. I love this so much. Probably this together because I also like seeing the penguin there. But it's like they're both looking at the penguin. Like, that's adorable. Did I just add something? What did I do? Can I stop doing this? Why do I always do these flipping shenanigans? I don't want that. Okay, there we go. Now move on to the next one. And I just want to do the, yeah, distance. A little bit far, but whispers in ear. Like that close, I'd say. All right, perfect. And that's nice. Happy, dreamy holidays. Let's go with that. Dreamy holidays. It's basic, but it gets the job done. All right. Now, let's see what this lobby does, because we can actually see. So, if I were to tap over here, hello? Nothing. Oh, okay. You got to tap to the right, and it makes those bells start like jingling. It's kind of slight, but I mean, I guess it gets the job done. You have to tap. You have to tap like in a very specific area. You have to tap on the very right cloud that's just behind the middle one. If that makes sense. You basically click on the star that, like, makes it spin. That. Okay, so, now that we have Red Bean Cookie's costume, we got the lobby and stuff like that, we may as well run with Red Bean Cookie. Just go ahead and see the difference between their normal stuff and their new costume. So if we do look up Red Bean Cookie, they don't exist. Fantastic. So, we're gonna have to go ahead and focus on Red Bean Cookie in El Trophy Race. because why the pleb not? Last time we did this with ice candy. That's trophy race related stuff. Yes, we know how trophy race works. It's basic. Got more of those. Fantastic. New season. Dreamlike Winter Wonder season. Hip hip hooray. Alright, now, how I usually do this is whenever we have the new cookie, I'm just like, alright, well, fantastic. We're going to go ahead and talk about, the cookie, new costume, stuff like that, and also get buffs done. So let's scroll all the way up here, but we're going to be running with Red Bean Cookie Basic, and we'll just go over it as well, because I feel like I've gotten all this stuff, all this field done before, but we'll still go over it anyway. So, for the story of Red Bean Cookie, it says here, oh, nice affection, great. Red Bean Cookie was created on a frigid day when the snow made of sweet rice flour fell from the sky. The hardiest grains of rice from that snow... Of course, I'm burping again. Get it out of me! The hardiest grains of rice that from a snowstorm were collected to use to make his thick and chewy sweet rice cake hat. The bitter winter is no challenge for Red Bean Cookie. He rides along joyfully on a sled as harsh winter winds muss up his red bean paste hair. As he rides along, Red Bean Cookie is always on the lookout for delicious fish treat jellies. A single sniff of these tasty treats will allay even the grouchiest penguin. The more treats the penguins receive, the faster they'll pull the sled. I thought it said they'll be put on the sled. And according to this little fella skill, it says, if I could let me click, it won't let me click, there we go. Collects fish treats while running and rides the penguin sled at given intervals. The more fish treat jellies you collect, the faster the sled becomes. Level up for more speed points for sledding. Can jump up to 5 times while sledding. So you can get some multiple jumps, that's pretty cool. Now of course there are some associated things, like this little pet being a sweet rice seal. Look at this guy. Look at this little guy. Come on, how could you hate him? According to the story of this little fella, it says, this little fella likes to sit and think. And think. And think. It thinks. Therefore it exists. When it thinks too much, it rolls over on its back and stops for a while and lets some thoughts go. This guy exists. This guy has the best description. Put that on a t-shirt. He thinks and he exists. Like, what is it? It thinks and therefore it exists. And according to the skill, rolls its body and grants points after collecting a certain number of jellies. Level up for more points for rolling. How could you hate him? How could you hate this sweet little fella? Come on. Now, the last thing I can talk about is an associated treasure, being this thing, which is the Fiery Candy Comet. Why it's associated with the Red Bean, I have no idea, but it's also associated with Hero Cookie, Red Bean Cookie, Astronaut Cookie, and Agent Jajang Cookie, which according to the story of this, it says, that fiery dash in the sky was spectacular. You are so lucky to have found this candy comet. Make sure to handle it with care for it's hot, hot, hot. Yeah, I don't want to really... Then again, why would I want to carry any meteor in my hands? I might die from radiation. And according to the skill, it says, cast candy comets after running a certain distance to destroy obstacles. Bright candy comet jellies appear on the impact site. Level up for more bright candy comet points. Or jellies, or whatever. I'm actually gonna, as much as I put that on, I want to put this on just for the treasure select. And of course, how this works, since I'm doing it in trophy race, I'm just gonna be testing out how the cookie is, and that's basically about that, and doing like a compare and contrast. Nothing will be changing too much, but it's still nice to compare. But once I run out of energy with Red Bean and I hit Red Panda Cotta Cookie, I'm just gonna end the run there. I'm not gonna do many big swaps. It'll still be fine. So what we're gonna do, is there any new map that we got? Crystal Pudding Cave? I mean, it'd be nice to practice in this, because, like, ice. I guess we do have the Crystal Pudding Cave. I think this one's new. I think they're all new for that matter. Yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and run this. Crystal Pudding Cave. It seems like the way to be. It seems like it'd be reasonably cold in here, so we just have to expect as much. Anyway, I primarily do these videos just to also get the lobby, but it's also nice to showcase the new things that you can get inside the shops anyway, so it's still nice. I'm basically covering all my ground here. This is honestly, this is going pretty fast. I have to be honest. This is kind of, like, bothersome to... I feel like this would be pretty bothersome to some people's eyes. Because, like, look at the flipping, like, pattern in the background. It's, like, going up. There's things going up, and there's different things going up at, like, different speeds. Like, it's so confusing. And especially with how fast the trial is actually going. This would probably, like, make your brain hurt. Like, realistically. Like, it would probably make it hurt, like, decently. Anyway, here's all your fish. So, honestly, right now, just focus on, like, the small path in front of you. Like, basically, I'd say just look at the path that's only, like, a few inches away from your cookie, and then you should have this relatively easier. Like, don't look too far in front until you, like, reach this stage, because guess what? Now you can actually see things a little bit better and be a little bit more focused. Now, of course, I do have the motor, a little extra hot turbo motor, so I'm obviously going to be running faster, but also that means I can take an extra hit. I'm going to be sure that I try and go for as fast and as efficiently as I can. I guess double jumping is optimal there. Yep. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a good, happy holiday. Actually, you know what I could talk about while I'm doing this now? I recently announced something on Comic Studio that I'm super happy for, and there's a few reasons for that. The thing that I announced was something called Plebsember Kindness, and I'll go ahead and get into a little bit more detail on that. Basically, Plebsember Kindness is that every day throughout the entirety of December, I'd like to basically post something, like some sort of a comic, and like, you know, regarding like some sort of a basic topic or anything like that, where people can like, basically everyone within the Comic Studio community can also, you know, they can post as well. You know, everyone, I want as many people to be involved in this as I can, and they can post as well. They can talk about their own things, and hopefully people can make like really good connections once, you know, they post their own like favorite things, and people can have like mutual, not differences, but like, you know, similar relations with each other. That'd actually be real swell. That was my big main goal. And the reason why I decided to do this was back in 2022, there was this Comic Studio account called Comic Studio Positivity. And they did something called, they did, I think it was Comic-Sember, or Comic-Vember. It was November, I think it was December, but it was Comic-Sember Kindness, and it was for 2022. It was basically the same thing, and I want to bring that back, because I feel like some others have tried, but none others have really, like, did it as far. And I'm so happy, because I think today, the comic that I did announcing that with all the prompts and stuff like that, by the way, we are officially done because we ran out of energy with Red Bean. So we got nearly 600 million points. That's pretty good. Okay. And also 2,000 coins. Pretty nice. But recently that comic hit like a plumbing 100 upvotes. And seeing that makes me so happy. And seeing all the comments of people willing to participate and stuff like that is mind-boggling. I'm so happy for it all. But anyway, back onto the current video topic. We have the new costume for Red Bean Cookie that we're going to equip right here, which is... Nope, that's level. Which is down here. Red Bean Cookie's Holiday Reindeer for a Day. Which... Actually, wait. Let me just check something. Holiday Reindeer for a Day, right? But if I were to go a little bit down, I don't know how far down I need to go. But just for reference, check this costume. Little Snow Sugar, or Sugar Snow Reindeer. Okay, so it's not the same thing. I thought it was going to be... you know, the same thing, but something similar. Then again, doesn't the cookie like have a similar named costume? I think it's Pudding, because don't they have Ginger Claws for a day? I'm pretty sure they do, but I would have to find a Pudding Cookie first, which I don't know how far Pudding Cookie down is. Hopefully, there's an easy way that I can find them. Oh wait a minute, maybe there is. Pudding. Let me type it. Pudding. There we go, Pudding. I think they literally have a costume called like Ginger Claws for a day, don't they? Just to check. Yeah, no, Ginger Claws Jr. So I know someone had a costume saying something for a day. Oh gosh, I just made the game lag there. Anyway, let's get to the actual costume because it does have a story, which other than points, but it says here, after hearing tales of a legendary cookie's gift-delivering sleigh rides from long ago, Red Bean Cookie volunteered to handle this winter special delivery. But thanks to that stubborn penguin insisting on wearing the bright red delivery outfit, this cookie ended up becoming the red-nosed guide instead. Isn't the reindeer supposed to be the one pulling the sleigh? I don't know, but they look... I don't think you want to argue with that penguin about it. They look like they're prepared for angry birds. Now, of course, the pet also does have a costume, which also has its own story. So, as you can see here, it's Holly Jolly Wreath for the Sweet Rice Seal, which says, according to the story, Sweet Rice Seal is lost in thought even as the holiday preparations hustle and bustle around it. Wishing for the happiness of all in this holiday season, it decorates itself with red holly berries, making a perfectly adorable holiday wreath. I like how it's lost in thought, but at least it's thinking about, you know, everyone being happy. So now it's bundled up in a sweet, adorable wreath. How could you ever go wrong? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get bundled back into this, running back into this. I doubt we're going to get a higher score, but I still just want to show off the costume. I don't think there's going to be much of a difference. I just like showing off the costume and running with it in general, because, you know, why not? It's the festive season, so why not? Oh, actually, you see all the little other penguins in the Santa outfit, and you also see a little reindeer sleigh. Well, not reindeer sleigh, but, like, you saw, like, there were, like, little, like, what, red and green, like, candy canes on the side? Like, not brightly colored, but, like, you can clearly see them. Or maybe they were, like, little antlers. And also, the sleigh had a little face on it. Okay, see, you know what? It's stuff like that that makes me really happy to, like, run with, the costumes that you can easily get. They're easily acquirable. And I know, you know, with how expensive they can be, with, like, the lobby design and stuff like that, I know, as me saying they're easy to acquire maybe isn't the best thing to say, especially in regards to new players. But still, it's nice. And yes, those definitely, those have to be candy canes. Those are amazing. You can even see them giant and up front, and that's awesome. But anyways, back as I was saying on the topic before, yeah, that plumbing post I did about the primary prompt for every single day of December for Plebsember Kindness 2024, Like, I was real happy, like, hundreds of people, like, upvoted the comic just to share it around, and dozens of people commented saying they want to participate, either saying they're going to participate with it throughout the whole month, or they're going to participate throughout, you know, at least some of it, but they're still going to participate nonetheless, even if they can't do every single day. It's still fine. I'm just really glad that, like, you know, I could, you know, cause a positive effect on Comic Studio, and we can keep on growing there. Because I just slowly and surely want to keep up my, you know, my graceful grasp of humanity, and also the credibility that I have, always fruitful, so everyone can always have their reliance and trust in me. Because the last thing I would want to do is betray anyone's trust. But with that being said, something I really love is, like, you had creators big and small who were commenting on that comic, and I even got a comment from Comic Studio Positivity themselves, and they literally told me, I'm so grateful that you're, you know, said something along the lines of, I'm so grateful that you are basically, like, continuing to spread all the positivity and cheer, even though I'm not on here and active as much, but it's still amazing seeing all these, like, you know, good messages still being spread around, and I'm glad someone like you exists on, like, Comic Studio. I swear, seeing that message nearly made me cry, because, like, that was one user that I just genuinely respected. Like, I still respect still. Like, I know they're not as on as often, but, like, they're literally just an account called Comic Studio Positivity. The main purpose of the account is to spread positivity and, like, good vibes. That's, like, the best thing you could ever ask for. Like, no drama, just, like, happy times. Like, I'm not saying drama should never exist, because, like, I don't know, it's something, like, what am I saying? Drama should never exist, but I'm just saying, like, confrontations and, like, you know, civilized agreements, stuff like that. It's not like they can't exist. Oh, look at that! Well, I was technically right, we got a new high score. It was by a small amount, but we got over 600 million points. But I'm just saying, you know, small agreements, you know, a little bit of kerfuffling, but once you have a mutual agreement from each other, you know, that's how you can make relationships work. From mutual to, you know, love ships, acquaintanceships, and all that stuff. I know it's hard for me to explain it like that, but hopefully you all get the idea. But with that being said, now we can go ahead and end this video now. Now I can go ahead and rock in this sweet new lobby, which is adorable. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Your Run YouTube stuff absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content they wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!